Hi, friends, and welcome to Snowrunner on the Alaska map, which is mountain river. And today we are going to attempt a contest known as to the top and back. This is on the mountain river map near the warehouse, and it requires us to go on top of this to the top of this. You may call it a path, you may call it whatever you want, and then back in 2 minutes and 10 seconds. So we will be using the Tatran for this because why not? It will make things far more simpler and easier. So yeah, let's get going. I will accept this and here we go. That's stage 1 complete, and now we have to go all the way up if we can. I have done a few test runs here, so I think I might have ruined this path just a little bit. And now we have 1 minute to head down. So if you do some test runs and you find problems like this, that the path has been disfigured just a little bit, you can simply reload the map by jumping quickly to another map and then jumping back in again, and the terrain should be back to original. There you go. The Tatran makes it quite simple, so if you want to get this done quickly, I recommend using it. There is a fuel trailer here, so if you're practicing, if you're just getting an idea about it, you can always refuel it here, and there's the fuel station at the top as well. So yeah, that was the contest to the top and back, and I will see you guys very shortly in the next one. Hi everyone, and welcome to another contest on the mountain river map in Alaska region in Snowrunner, and this one's called river contest. This has to be done in the first person view, and there are a number of flags that we need to reach uh, while driving. So as you can see, I'm using the Tatran for it. It is just down from where we did to the top and back, so just down here, and it goes all the way along the river, and there are some flags that we'll need to reach. I haven't done a test run on this yet, so I'm just gonna go for it. We have 3 minutes and 20 seconds, so let's do it. The only issue that I have, or the only concern rather, while using the Tatran for this is hopefully I don't get submerged anywhere, because this will not do water. This will get stalled as soon as it hits deep water. So that's the only problem. Apart from that, I think we will be fine. That's one. Already got the dangerous water level warning. Trying to keep it on the side. That's two. And where is the third one? Should have done a bit of scouting on this because I'm not really very good at these things going in blind. That's the third one, and it says that we need to find some crates. Not sure where they are, but we are making good progress here. No problems. There you go. That should do it. 1 minute 37 seconds. That's good. So I will see you guys in the next one. Hi everyone, and welcome to another contest um, in Snowrunner on the White Valley map this time. And this is the only contest here in White Valley, and it's called the weather forecast. So the other two on Mountain River were quite straightforward. This, it's not that complicated, but yeah, it requires us to take this service trailer, which you can see on the left, to these 3 points. So the first one is right here, and the approach to this one, so I will be doing this one first, then the one in the middle, and then the one here. So I'm using the Tatran for it. I will be attaching the trailer with it using a winch, because this doesn't attach any trailers per se. Um, there is a fuel scout fuel carrier here, so in case you need to refuel while you're doing your practice runs or anything else, you can use this. So the approach is pretty straightforward. To the first point, we're gonna go straight, and that should be it. And we'll come back more or less the same way. Now the second one is where it gets complicated, because if you try to go through here, so this is all, there is a barrier all along this route, so you can't go through here. So you will have to go through here, get somewhere up here, and then head for this second point. And as you're coming down, there's no need to come down the same way you went up. For example, if you go in through here, there's no need to come down the same way. You can come down this way, and somewhere around this intersection is where the barrier ends. So you can just join this road and head to the third, which is, I think you can probably see it from the road. It's pretty straightforward. So somewhere along here you get off the road and you make a straight run for this. So this is the plan. I'm gonna start this. We have 7 minutes for gold, and there are no additional constraints, just that you have to carry this scout trailer. So what I'm gonna do is maybe I'll attach it in advance. That will surely save me some time. The only thing that I'm not sure about is whether or not it will accept the service trailer when it's connected to a winch and not properly connected. That is the only thing I'm not sure about. But anyways, we'll find that out in just a second. So let's start. Let me take the handbrake off. Yeah. Let's accept, and here we go. And my winch is off. Nice. Anyways, so the only thing that you have to be careful about is the turning radius. So make sure you drive slow, and the advantage of doing the test runs is you leave these tracks. So the next time you come around, these tracks are very helpful in making sure you don't get lost, which I do a lot, so it's especially helpful for me. I'm gonna try and take a turn here. Hopefully I don't make a meal of it. And we'll go down the same way we came. Please don't get stuck anywhere. Just talking to the trailer there. I don't think the Tatran is gonna get stuck anywhere. So that's point number 1. Is it done or is it not? It's still showing me. I think it's done. So we take a right here and head over to point number 2. Yeah, it's done. So here you can see the barriers. So this is the only gap in between, so I'm gonna go straight up here. I tried going there, but I got stuck between the rocks. So this is the way to go, and I would highly recommend that you do a test run here, because these tracks will definitely help you to stay on course in case you have terrible navigation skills like me. So that's number 2. I think I have to take the trailer through it for it to register. Yeah. And now as you're getting off, don't go back the same way you came. As I said at the beginning of this video, you can just get down here, go past these trees, and the barrier will end here, because we need to go this way anyways. So this should save us a precious few seconds. So 3 minutes into it, and the last one is pretty straightforward, so I don't think that's gonna be a problem. I tried this using the ANK MK1 as well, but the struggle in snow was taking a lot of time. However, this is just fine. Snow doesn't matter, nothing really matters. So that should be it. You can still shave a few seconds of it, I'm pretty sure, but 4:16 is a pretty decent time. So that's weather forecast on the White Valley map, which is the only contest, and I will see you guys very soon in the next one. What's up guys, and welcome to the last contest for Alaska, which is in Pedro Bay, and this is called weather conditions. So there is a vehicle already provided, and we have to deliver this Scout 800. all the way here to the boat station. So you don't need to choose a vehicle to complete this, although you will have to come here to start this because you cannot select this vehicle directly if you are on another map. So you will have to come to Pedro Bay and you will have to come to this location to start. And uh, for the sake of keeping things simple, I'm just gonna go the usual way on the road, although I will try to cut through here if it is possible. I haven't checked it out, so I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not, but we'll find out. And we have 7 minutes to complete this, and maximum 50 damage is allowed. So I'm gonna start this. I am still in the pattern, so I'm assuming once I start this, it's gonna swap me into, yeah, because I can't change, so I think it's gonna automatically swap me into the Scout 800. So let's give this a go. Okay, now I think I need to change it. Can't change the truck. So what am I supposed to do now? Okay, I think I have to deliver it. Oh, okay. I thought I had to drive it, but rather I have to deliver it. That is again not a problem. It's a good thing I brought this. So let's winch it. Turn the engine on. Although I don't think we'll need it, but still. So I'm not gonna pull it in all the way. I'm gonna keep it at a distance because there's a limit of 50 damage and I don't want to exceed it. I don't want it bumping into me every time I brake. Okay, so correction to the initial description, you do not get to drive the Scout 800. You have to bring a vehicle here and you have to tow the Scout 800 to the boat station. Again, that is not a problem, at least for the Tatran. So we're still gonna take the shortcut. It's gonna be much easier now. You may want to bring a faster vehicle because if you stick to the road, it's not that difficult. But since I have this, I think 7 minutes is quite enough, even at this speed. And it will allow me to save some time on the shortcut if there is one. Oh, okay, that doesn't look good. That doesn't look too bad either. Okay, let's hope I don't get stuck anywhere. Otherwise, this is fine. Yep. Definitely a good idea. And then I'm just gonna turn. Three minutes 30. and we're almost there. So yeah, if you bring a faster vehicle, you can probably take the road all the way. I saved some time on the shortcut, but I had a slower vehicle. So basically, it's the same thing. So that's the last of the contests in Alaska on all the four maps. And I will see you very soon once we start doing the contest in Tamir.